Hi, today I'm going to show you how I transformed a lesson that I've done for many years with the use of technology. So I will show you the old school version. So with my English 10 class, we read a book called One Good Dog, in which the character was transformed by his time with doing community service. And as a tie-in, I would have my English class do a research project on needs within the community, such as statistics about the issue, small ways that normal people can help, and present it with a poster project. So this is an example from about 3 years ago of some of the posters that my students came up with. So as you can see, they would research, they'd have facts, they'd have how to help. And notice, all of the pictures were in black and white. And it was just terrible trying to actually download the pictures. Um, our student laptops are not hooked up to printers, and we have no color printers within the building. So what the kids would have to do is download their individual pictures, send them to me in an email. I would have to print them to the big printer downstairs, and then they would literally use paste and cut and paste the pictures onto their poster projects. So it came out good though. They put color to it. They used their creativity. They displayed their research, and it was, a great project that they really enjoyed. Well, this year I decided I was going to incorporate technology into that um, project. So all of the requirements were the same. They still had to research some statistics about the issue, ways to help. They needed to document where they got their research from, and they had to present it in a nice, colorful way. But this time we used Board Builder, and the project actually came out more like this year. Now these are some printed examples of some of the boards that my students built using Discovery Ed's Board Builder. And there's a lot of tools embedded in that program, and I was actually able to download each individual project, save it as a PDF file, and then I printed the projects at my house with my color printer, and I was able to post them, and the kids really actually were really excited to see their boards in living color. So let's take a look and see what kind of tools we have available within Discovery Ed. So you know this page well. This is the landing page for SPS. You would go under Applications, you would click on Discovery Ed. Once you sign in, you're going to get a landing page that looks a little like this. If you go to the left, you see you have a variety of tools, and there's so many things that I could actually demonstrate with Discovery Ed. There's so many things that are within it. I'm going to concentrate on builder tools because that's where Board Builder is, and I'm going to briefly show you Classroom Manager because that made my life easier when I was assigning this. So let me show you what Classroom Manager looks like. First of all, the one bad thing about Classroom Manager is that you have to import your roster manually. So that took a little bit of time, but it was actually really cool because once you have your students listed, you can actually impersonate, quote unquote, your students, so you can log into their board build, or you can log into their Discovery Ed, and you can see what kind of progress they're making. That's where you would go to save the actual files to your computer, that you can actually go in there if they're struggling with something and they're having trouble editing it. You can actually go in and manipulate the board yourself as if you were them. So let me just click on one real quick. Let me click on this guy. So you log in as student. You actually would get their landing page. So what I did was, you can actually import assignments. So I assigned them the community service project. So that's his landing page. He was able to click on it, read the instructions. Okay. He would go home. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, forbidden. Oh. Okay, so, and I also was able to import an exemplar. So I actually put up an exemplar. It was something that I actually was toying with because I wanted to see what the project would entail if I were able to do it. So I decided on Save the Pit Bulls. That was my cause that I was going for. So I went and I researched, and I put down the shocking facts about the issue, some myths about pit bulls, some infographics, um, and ways that people could help. Some more infographics, my works cited page, a little video, because it's Discovery Ed, they have a lot of discovery videos that are, you can actually embed into the board itself, or you can actually upload videos if you have something saved that you obtained from another source. And I put a bunch of links, and these are actually clickable. If you were to click on one, you would see that it would open, and there it is. Bless the bullies. So this was my exemplar that I put up for the students, and it was on their individual landing pages, so they were actually able to see what could be done, you know, what an exemplar would look like. So let me show you. This is their board builder. So this particular student has actually a few boards that he had done for other teachers as well as for me. This is the actual one that he did for me. He was very proud of this because, first of all, he was very motivated to do this project. He felt this project. His aunt had battled cancer and survived. He did this as a tribute to her. He designed the layout himself. It's very pink. It's very pretty. So he got some facts about cancer. He got some infographics. He embedded a few videos. And this was his project, and he was very, very proud of this project. And he was very invested in this project, so I was extremely happy with that. So, and as a teacher, I could go in, I could look at it, say that there was something that I wanted to help him out with, I could edit it, and I can save it. As you can see, you hit the print icon, and you would hope that it would work because I'm making a video. Well, anyways, if this were working properly, oh, there it goes. Okay, so then you could save it as a PDF file. I wanted to show you one more actually, because there I have a student. He was, or she, I'm sorry, she was extremely motivated as well, and actually began. Let me quit the impression. I'm sorry. Oh, that was me. Hold on. This student to whom I'm referring identifies as transgender and wanted to use this as a platform for educating not only just peers but anyone within the community. So let me real quick, where is my classroom manager? Let me real quick get their project. They actually did 3 different boards. They turned one in, but then kept going and made more, because they liked it so much and they were so invested in what they were doing, and that just made me happy. And they actually wanted me to print out all of them so that they could use that in a presentation if they had a presentation, the Straight Gay Alliance, all different community organizations. So all this different information, and you know how they felt, and so they made 3, and they were big too. They weren't just little projects. I mean, there was a lot to these projects. So this was the second part. All the different titles, all the different information, and just beautiful too. Just the use of graphics. I mean, they did a great job, and they were extremely proud of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in and demonstrate how you would use Board Builder. So I actually don't like their templates. They're kind of generic, and you can actually do a lot with a blank one. I'm going to just put that to show you. Yeah, we'll put it in content. I have quite a few actually that I've made even for class assignments. So add items, all of your tools are right here. So start with background because the kids are all about that. I like the color purple. So there's all different, you can change the colors, you can pick patterns, they're purple. So anything that's on here, there's all different purple patterns. So I like the purple cheetah print. That's kind of cool. Go back from background, and we can change the foreground if you wanted to have pink and purple. Ta-da! Let's see, what else can we do? Alright, then you would start adding content. So you can add items, so you can have headlines, you can add text boxes, this is what you would click for media, and you can actually add attachments such as files that you would want to pop out. So let me put just something, I don't know, test is fine. I want a text box, so you can move this anywhere you want. You would edit, you can move it, say I want it over here, you just drag it, drop it, bold, I don't know, 18, and then you just click out of it and there it is. If you want to click on some media, you can actually upload media that you have saved on your computer. You can search, so say you wanted to put a video about tigers. Let's look up what they have with tigers. So these are all videos within Discovery Ed, and you can add a video. Let's see, tiger. This cat is found from Siberia to India. So let's add that. Add selected resources. Voila! We now have a video with tigers in it. Now we've run out of room. Well, don't fret. We can actually expand it. Here we go. And we can expand it even more. So it's unlimited. When my students were doing their projects, some of them were 3 pages long. Let's see, attachments. So let's upload some sort of file. So you can drag a file. I'm just going to click the old add-on. I don't know, Reading Kit Grade 11. That works. So I would upload that. Click done. It'll process, wait for it, and then whoever was on my board could download that file. And so we have this lovely file. We can edit, we can preview. So this is what it would look like to the world, just a little bit that I just did. You can save it and you can share it. So you can share it on 3 different levels. You can share it to the district, you can share it to the school, or you can share it to all of Discovery Ed. So let me show you some of my other boards. I was actually just excited this morning because, oh, I'm still in my student's profile. Okay, let me go back home. I'm so sorry about that. So I was really excited today that actually my exemplar, my little pit bull, had a like from somewhere. I don't know from where, but I was excited about that. Here's an example of a board that I built that is an actual assignment that I had for my students. So I made the board, the persuasive argument of essay assignment. I posted Aristotle's rhetorical triangle. I posted all the different handouts, so citation worksheet. This is the worksheet that had the assignment requirements, things to think about like primary audience, list of topics, etc., etc. So the students would be able to download those at will. This is an infographic that I had. It was a handout in class that talks about the different aspects of rhetoric and the 3 different parts of the rhetorical triangle and what they look like. I have an essay frame so that they can fill out their graphic organizer, etc., etc. So everything that they would need for this assignment is in one place, and it's presented in a nice graphic. And so this is just, you know, one way that you can actually jazz up assignments, make them more interactive, and then you can actually assign this, and students can upload their assignments, and they'll go right to your classroom management tools. So here's your assignment manager, and you can go in and you can look at their different assignments, you can view their assignments, you can grade them and leave feedback. So, and you can look for all your kids, you can look at their boards, etc., etc., etc. So that is an assignment that I had used previously that used to look like this, now looks like this, using Board Builder. And I hope that this was helpful. And if you have any questions, my name is Lori Marchand. My email is marchandl@springfieldpublicschools.com. Have a lovely day.